Did you know there's a reason Batman's villains never try to take off his mask? And that one comic reveals why they don't even want to know who he really is? We open on a thief named Teddy sitting in a bar, telling the bartender he's just discovered Batman's secret identity. But instead of celebrating, the bartender pours him a drink and warns him to forget the whole thing, explaining how years ago someone knocked Batman down and tried to remove his mask. And what rose up from that street was like watching a demon come to life. So Teddy should walk away if he doesn't want every bone in his body shattered. Except Teddy needs the money, and when another man overhears and says he knows people who'd pay big for that information, the two start drinking and planning their payday while the bartender walks away shaking his head. The next morning, Teddy wakes up at his ex-wife's house, where she tells him their son just moved out without even telling him. And when Teddy says he's about to be rich and fix everything, she fires back that she never wanted money. She just wanted him to be present for their kid. So Teddy storms out promising this is his last job, only to arrive at a meeting where Two-Face immediately dismisses everyone except him. Because here's the thing, Two-Face doesn't want to buy the information. He already knows who Batman is. Just like himself, Batman has two sides constantly at war, the man and the bat. And if anyone ever destroyed Bruce Wayne's ability to live that double life, a pure bat would destroy us all. So Two-Face warns Teddy to leave and forget everything. But Teddy doesn't listen and starts shopping the secret to other villains, visiting the Penguin's daughter who offers him $1 million, until her bodyguard, an old friend of Teddy's, reveals they're planning to kill him and keep Batman's identity for themselves, which is why a group of smaller villains storms the building and kidnaps Teddy, because they've realized something brilliant. If they commit a robbery with Teddy present, Batman can't intervene. If Teddy gets arrested, he might trade Batman's identity for a deal. They've found the Dark Knight's kryptonite. But when they hit the bank and Batman shows up anyway, Teddy runs and hides, whispering prayers under his breath, until he looks up and Batman is already standing right there beside him. Then he wakes up somewhere else, in his son's apartment, where his son starts unloading years of pain, describing how he watched his father stumble home drunk and beaten night after night, how despite everything he still wanted to be him, how he even became a criminal himself until the night he worked with Scarecrow and the fear gas filled his lungs and he was certain he was going to die. That's when Batman appeared and somehow knew exactly who he was. And instead of arresting him, he listened, actually listened, and helped him see a different path with just